Once upon a time there was a curious young boy named Tyler who loved looking up at the night sky. He would gaze at the stars and wonder what magical worlds existed out there in outer space. Tyler dreamed of one day being an astronaut and going on an epic journey to explore new planets and meet alien life forms. One clear summer night, Tyler was looking through his backyard telescope at the craters on the moon. He noticed a strange glowing green light near one of the craters. As Tyler adjusted the focus on his telescope, the green light grew bigger and bigger until it flashed a bright beam down at Tyler. Tyler quickly jumped back as the beam of light surrounded him. Suddenly, Tyler began floating up towards the sky. The green beam was pulling him up towards the moon. Tyler couldn't believe what was happening. Before he knew it, he had left Earth's atmosphere and was zooming through outer space. Tyler looked around in awe at the planets, stars, and galaxies around him. After what felt like hours but was merely minutes, the green beam delivered Tyler safely onto the surface of the moon. Tyler slowly stepped out onto the lunar surface in his pajamas and slippers. "This is amazing!" Tyler exclaimed. "I'm actually on the moon." Tyler started happily jumping up and down in the low gravity, laughing with joy. He was admiring the distant Earth when suddenly a curious alien poked its little green head out from behind a moon rock. "Hello, Earthling," the alien said in a friendly voice. "My name is Zebu. Welcome to the moon." Tyler was stunned. "You can talk?" he asked. "Of course I can," replied Zebu. "And I've been waiting for an Earthling like you to come visit me. I'm going to show you around the moon and then take you on an intergalactic tour." Zebu grabbed Tyler's hand and led him towards a futuristic moon base hidden among the craters. Zebu brought Tyler inside the moon base and introduced him to some other friendly aliens. There were tiny aliens, giant aliens, furry aliens, and aliens with multiple eyes, ears, and arms. They were all very excited to meet Tyler. "Welcome to our lunar outpost, Earthling," they said. "Let's get you some intergalactic space gear and then we can be on our way." The aliens suited Tyler up with a white astronaut suit equipped with a jetpack, oxygen helmet, and interstellar headphones so he could understand their alien language. Once Tyler was dressed for space travel, Zebu led him back outside the moon base towards a colorful rocket ship. "Come on board," Zebu said as the rocket door opened. Tyler floated inside the ship, which was way bigger on the inside than outside. He buckled himself into the passenger seat next to Zebu. "Here we go," shouted Zebu as the rocket blasted off. Tyler gazed out the window eagerly as the rocket zipped through outer space. He saw billions of twinkling stars, nebulas of purple and blue cosmic dust, and huge planets of many colors orbiting distant suns. It was the most incredible sight he had ever seen. "This is unbelievable," Tyler exclaimed. "I know, isn't it amazing?" replied Zebu with a smile. After what seemed like both forever and no time at all, Zebu announced, "First stop, the planet Zartran in the Andromeda Galaxy." The rocket began its descent towards a planet with emerald green lakes, pink forests, and cities floating in midair. Tyler could hardly contain his excitement as the ship landed on Zartran. Zebu and Tyler stepped out onto the alien planet. Tyler couldn't believe his eyes. Strange animals that looked like a cross between birds and dinosaurs wandered by and the air smelled sweet like cotton candy. Zebu brought Tyler to a cosmic diner where they sat on hover chairs. An alien waitress served them Saturn rings and a fizzy neon milkshake. "This place is incredible," said Tyler as he tasted the sweet rings. "I'm so glad you're enjoying your space adventure so far," Zebu replied with a grin. After their meal, Zebu took Tyler on a hike through the planet's mystic glowing forest. Strange creatures resembling unicorns and dragons inhabited the enchanted woods. Tyler rode on the back of a gentle beast that looked like a star-speckled pony. He felt like he was in a fairy tale. As the sun set over the alien horizon, Zebu and Tyler headed back to the rocket ship. "One planet down, the universe to go," said Zebu as the ship lifted off once more. Their next stop was the planet Ultima, concealed in a far-off comet. The entire planet was actually one big alien mega-city. Flying cars zoomed between mile-high neon skyscrapers and holograms danced in midair. The streets were filled with every kind of alien you could imagine, buying goods at cosmic markets and eating at food stands. Tyler tried some space sushi served by a chef with 4 arms. Then Zebu took Tyler to an alien amusement park with zero-gravity rides and roller coasters through space debris. "This place is insane," yelled Tyler as they plunged down an asteroid coaster. After a day exploring Ultima's non-stop thrills, Zebu and Tyler buckled into their rocket to head towards their next destination. Along the way, they cruised through an asteroid belt while Tyler practiced his zero-gravity backflips. At one point a giant comet zoomed past their windshield, leaving Tyler breathless. "Having fun?" Zebu asked with a chuckle. Tyler gave 2 big thumbs up, still speechless from the awe. Zebu announced they were approaching their next stop, the planet Crimson in the Crab Nebula. This planet dazzled with its ruby-red skies, sapphire landscapes, and oceans like violet ink. Butterfly-like creatures as big as eagles fluttered through the air. Tyler and Zebu sat beside a twilight pond and watched birds with peacock tails swoop down to catch glowing fish. Next they hiked through crimson canyons under sunset skies and gazed up at amethyst clouds streaked with gold. As the sun began to set on planet Crimson in a flash of fiery light, Zebu led Tyler back to the ship. "We have time for one more stop on our epic space tour," explained Zebu. "So where do you want to visit next?" Tyler thought for a moment before replying, "I pick that galaxy shining the brightest ahead." Zebu smiled and said, "You got it." He steered the ship towards the shimmering celestial body in the distance. As they approached, Tyler saw it was a massive spiral galaxy glittering with billions of stars. Zebu said it was called the Sparkling Mirage Galaxy. The rocket ship zoomed into the galactic wonderland, passing suns, planets, and moons of every color. Tyler was speechless as he took in the twinkling splendor around him. "It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen," Tyler said softly. "It's my favorite place in the whole universe," Zebu replied. Zebu flew the ship to one last planet, the crowning jewel of the Mirage Galaxy. It was a planet made entirely of crystals, gems, and precious stones. Blinding rainbow light shone everywhere, reflected and refracted in the planet's precious surface. Tyler walked around exploring shimmering crystal caves, jagged geodes, and glittering canyons. "This is paradise," exclaimed Tyler. As the 2 friends sat atop a hill of pink quartz, Zebu said, "Well, Tyler, it's unfortunately time I took you back home to Earth now. I'm so glad we got to travel the universe together." Tyler gave Zebu a big hug. "Thank you for the best adventure ever," he said. Zebu beamed, then led Tyler onto the rocket for one last ride. Tyler could barely keep his eyes open as the rocket left the dazzling Mirage Galaxy. The excitement and wonders he had experienced made him tired. As Earth came into view ahead, Tyler fell asleep dreaming of the magical places Zebu had shown him. Tyler didn't feel the ship land back in his backyard. He was still fast asleep when Zebu carried him out and laid him gently in his bed. "Farewell for now, my friend," whispered Zebu as he stepped back into his ship and silently flew away. The next morning, Tyler awoke with a start. Had it all been a dream? Tyler ran outside and looked up at the sky. It was a clear sunny day, no sign of the rocket ship. But next to where it had landed, Tyler found an iridescent crystal stone and a note. "A little souvenir, so you'll know our adventure was real. Let's travel the universe again sometime. Your friend, Zebu." Tyler grinned from ear to ear. He couldn't wait to gaze at the stars again tonight.